This is Mike Yanni for Comic Book Laundry doing my first unboxing video. If you couldn't tell from the intro, this is this is an unboxing video for my Kaizoku Sentai Gokaiger Mobirates morpher or Henshin device. I don't know what the technical term is. I decided to get it after getting my Legacy morpher at Toys R Us about a month ago, and I started getting into Gokaiger, and I thought the whole Ranger keys and thing was really cool, so I decided to buy one on eBay. So I literally just got it. I'm going to pop it open, and hopefully everything is in here and what it should be. Otherwise, this is going to be a very depressing unboxing video. Alright. So, looks like I was not lied to. Packed pretty well, shipped really fast. I would have gotten it sooner. I've been traveling for work, and then I was on vacation, so I missed pickup. Alright, here's the box. It's got Gokaiger Red here, Captain Marvelous, the Mobirates, got some nice back art showing how to use it and some of the keys and whatnot. It's a pretty cool box. But now, checking this from mint in box to just mint maybe. Although I'm probably going to beat the shit out of it. So here we are. It's got the instruction manual, I'm assuming, or maybe there's stickers or something, but so here it is. Here's the Mobirates phone Henshin device, and it comes with 3 Ranger keys. Oops, tied together. It's got a Gokaiger Red, Go on Red, I think that's the term I'm supposed to use, and I've got Shinken Red. So that's pretty much it. It's just the phone, the Ranger keys, and this isn't taped, so it just slides right out. Right now it's in open mode, so I'm going to close it. It's a little bulky, but that's to be expected. I mean, it's the key has to go in and activate and all this other stuff, so I guess I'm going to turn it on, and I don't know if maybe I turned it off. It'd be a bummer if it didn't come with batteries, but that's probably my luck. But looks pretty cool. Wait, what? Oh, you son of a bastards. Because this is Korean, in Korea, they call it they call it Power Rangers like we do. It's not Super Sentai. So here over in Korea, it's called Power Rangers Captain Force. So instead of saying Mobirates like it should, it says Captain Force. So that's a slight bummer. But I imagine that's hopefully the only major difference. But I'll find out soon enough. Well, as soon as I figure out if it needs batteries. Okay, so I've got the Shinken Red Ranger key. And it stands up. It's not kind of spring loaded like the ones in the show seem, where they just kind of flip up. You have to kind of manually force it up. So there's Shinken Red. There's Go On Red. Again, totally not sure if it's Go On Red. I'm not familiar with Go Onger. And of course, Gokaiger Red, Captain Marvelous. It's kind of a varying degree of kind of how hard it is to kind of move these. It would have been nice if they were spring-loaded. I found out afterwards that they sell spring-loaded ones, but they are expensive. So, jeez. So I guess I need to find out. I have to. There we go. It's got kind of a little. Yep, needs batteries. But it's got kind of a little push button, which is nice. I actually like that. It's got a little push button here that locks into here, so you push the button down and then you slide it out, which is nice. No screws, because that's super annoying. But hoping I'm putting this in correctly. Or not. Oh, it doesn't go in that way. But possibly since it has no batteries, I can't even like kind of really turn the key. Oh, there we go. Oh man, I'm gonna be super bummed if this thing does not. If I don't turn the key and it says Gokaiger, I'm gonna be super annoyed. That's like half of the font. This is the crazy announcer guy. Okay, well, I'm gonna go take a break, get some batteries, and give it a quick test run, and then we'll be done. Alright, I'm back to finish off my, unboxing video of. So when I left before, I needed batteries for my Mobirates, and since then I meant to do it when I got back with the batteries, but it took a little longer. So got the batteries in, so now I can, I turn it on, makes the Gokaiger phone ring or whatever they call it. It flips open really easily, which I think is super cool. Closing it can be a little more difficult, but it opens like a charm. No problem. And let's see. But I did discover that with when testing it with the Ranger keys, since this is a Korean version, which I was unaware of when I purchased it, the first thing that tipped me off was that it says Captain Force, as opposed to Mobirates, which is what it would normally say in the Japanese version. At first I'm like, okay, maybe that's different, but maybe the rest of it will be the same. It'll sound off the other Sentai show names the way it normally would, and it kind of does and doesn't. It's actually kind of interesting because they have all of the Ranger shows, and many of them have the same names, but they've changed a small handful of the early ones, but then from I think starting with Aba Ranger, which was a Dino Thunder over here, the Korean show basically used the American names. So this actually says Dino Thunder, SPD, Mystic Force, instead of Aba Ranger, Deca Ranger, and Maja Ranger. And I think Gokaiger, well, Operation Overdrive in America, in Korea it's Treasure Force or something like that. So, but then some of the other ones are different. Like I think RPM is Engine Force. They call Shinkenger Jungle Force, which is odd. So now that it's on and working, I'll take my Gokai Red Ranger key, flip it up, I'll plug it in, makes a sweet sound when you put it in, and when you turn it, so it's going to say Captain Force as opposed to Gokaiger, and then it makes the Henshin noises. Turn it off, power's down, pull it out, makes that. So Gokaiger, as I kind of mentioned earlier, and this is called Captain Force, like is up here. Then we go to I'm getting all my names mixed up now because there's like three. Now I have three of them memorized. Not memorized, but we have Operation Overdrive, or oh, god damn it. Totally just forgot. Gokaiger. So if I flip up the Go on Red key, it's going to say Engine Force as opposed to Gokaiger, or even from Power Rangers RPM. And then if I take Shinken Red here, some of them are a little hard to understand, obviously from the translation. I believe it's like Jungle Force or something like that. I'd have to double check. But again, since they use a lot of the Power Ranger titles of the shows, so I'm not going to go fully into it because that's detailed elsewhere, but since this is just kind of an unboxing video, and now it's kind of a difference between the Korean and the Japanese version of the Mobirates, you can kind of force it to call on the names of the other shows, and you just kind of use the number of the show. So like Go Ranger is 0001, so if I type that in here, I think it calls it something different. It doesn't say Go Ranger, I first thought it said Time Ranger, but that's way different. But if I go to number 2, so Jack is the same, and it does Battle Fever for Battle Fever J, but from there on, some of them are different. But like Bioman, Changeman, Flashman, 5-Man, Liveman, Turbo Ranger, and 5-Man. And I think Jetman is the same. Yeah, Jetman are all perfectly normal. Zeo Ranger is Dino Ranger. I think Die Ranger is the same, but then it's Ninja Ranger instead of Kaku Ranger. Oh, and it's O Ranger, Car Ranger, Mega Ranger. Geki Ranger is different. I couldn't make out what they were trying to say. And then Go 5, and then Time Ranger. But then from there they call it, gotta get all these numbers here. So it's number 26 is Power Rangers Ninja Storm or Hurricaneger, and if I put that in here, so yeah, so it uses Ninja Storm, and then if I put in a Deca Ranger, it's so it says SPD, which is kind of interesting and kind of cool since it uses some of the actual Power Ranger stuff. I mean, other than the little surprise about it being the Korean version, which is probably my fault to some extent, I didn't realize there was a difference. Plus, they didn't show me this. But it works exactly like the Japanese one does. I mean, it's cool. It's a cool little toy. Comes with little Ranger keys, which again, it was till after I bought it when I found out that they don't flip up like they kind of do in the show. But that's not a big deal for me. Not like I'm going to use them that much anyway, so. But it's a cool toy, it's a cool device, just the little touches. Just the whole thing when you put in the keys, I really like all the sounds associated with that. Just the, and even kind of the power down noises. But, there it is. It's my kind of first real import toy. So if you are interested in getting a Mobirates, please do a little bit more research than I did. It's really cool. It's nifty. I'm still probably going to try and find a Japanese one. But since they are going to be doing a form of Gokaiger as Super Mega Force, I assume they're going to release something along these lines, because they're definitely using Ranger keys, so they're either going to have to come up with their own morpher, or they're going to just come up with their own morpher, or use this in some way. So there'll be an American one, and it'll be interesting as hell to see how they do it, since it's not just different names, it is whole bunch of shows missing and other stuff. So that's my video. I got my toy. I'm kind of happy. Gokaiger!
迎えれんと